So now I'm going to review George Romero's Day of the Dead. And this review is a request. Somebody requested I review this one. And I think this movie is kind of like George Romero's Lost movie out of his Dead trilogy, because you got Dawn of the Dead, which is basically a masterpiece, and then you got Night of the Living Dead that created the modern zombie movie, and then a lot of people forget about Day of the Dead, but it's actually a really great film. I think it has a lot going for it. For instance, I would say it has the best acting of the original trilogy, and I'd also say it has the best special effects and gore. Um, and the special effects really stand up the test of time, and they're just as good or as even better than what's going right now because they were practical effects. What you see really happened. It wasn't CGI or anything like that. And in this movie, you have an underground bunker, and in it, there's a faction of military and a faction of scientists, and then you got a helicopter pilot and a radio operator. And I really like the subtext and social commentary of the Romero zombie films. For instance, you got the power mad military trying to exert their dominance over everybody. And then you got the scientists, and some of them are just racking up a bunch of pointless data that's not going to do anybody any good. And then you got one scientist who they call Dr. Frankenstein, who his approach is to like domesticate the zombies and make them behave well. And they're all having this huge power struggle. And in Frankenstein's lab, there's just like amazing gore and special effects, and there's a lot of conflict and intense um, action scenes. And this is a really awesome movie. I think it's really great. I really like all of George Romero's zombie movies. Even the newer ones I think are awesome, and I hope he gets to make a bunch more. I'm a big fan, so definitely check out the original Day of the Dead. Thanks.